New Orleans, the home of some big marching bands, the great jazz scene, and some killer gumbo. Tonight, the Superdome will be rocking when the New England Patriots come into town to face the New Orleans Saints on NBC's Sunday Night Football. Today's uniform preview will be the Saints in the Color Rush threads for the second time this year. And considering the Saints usually wear white for Color Rush, the Pats will bring their regular home jerseys to New Orleans tonight. We've had some thrilling games today and some duds. As we go to the Mercedes-Benz Superdome, as we look right inside, where we see longtime vet Drew Brees that had his career resurrected under the Saints and head coach Sean Payton. Good evening from New Orleans as we tour the field. There you see Sean Payton looking on. And we see Rob Gronkowski, the big man himself. Surprisingly, the Pats' offense was stifled a little bit, even though they pulled out a win 20-17 over the Seattle Seahawks.
Most of the league is watching them. They are the show. They're the ones on display.
Pats have won the toss and have elected to receive, so we're going to see the Patriots offense on the field this evening. Amendola, back deep return, had some fumble issues last week. Morstead kicks it off. Amendola is going to run it from the 2. Picks up a block. Look at this, upfield. And he gets brought down to the 39. There's a flag on the field already. Looks like Harbor. Right for clipping. Let's see what the ref says. Tight end Clay Harbor. So a really good game by Danny Amendola will go nowhere. As you see, Tom Brady and the Patriots start from the 13, going to pass, hit as he throws, and gets to Chris Hogan. 8-yard reception there for him. Second down and 2.
Partner doesn't have to be the big shots downfield all the time. Having that safety net underneath is a great
nice under route there by Hogan. As they move in the end zone. One of the biggest flaws that the Saints have had this season is they haven't done really much of anything with their secondary.
2nd and 2.
Really needing to just cover the Pats more. Or just offenses in general. Is Blount. Right side, first down. That is a 6-yard rush. Play for Mr. LeGarrette.
A little bit of leverage there. The low man won at the point of attack with the offensive lineman creating space for the runner.
So after that run, we are now 1st and 10 at the 27.
And the offense lining up 1st and 10. A little motion now for the tight end.
As looks like Gronkowski went in motion. Brady drops into the pocket. Wide open is Hogan again, but he steps out of bounds and completes.
On this play, the defense got the win and forced an incompletion.
So after that one, we are now facing 2nd down.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. And he's wrangled down by Laurinaitis.
as Blount explodes for a gain of 5. So 3rd down and medium.
And setting yourself up on down and distance, offenses love that too.
Here, so we'll see how that plays out. 3rd and medium for the Patriots as Brady drops. He's got Chris Hogan again for the first. Another 5-yard completion there.
That was not a completion that results in a highlight video. But at the same time, if you have those kind of completions all game long, eventually one of them might turn into a highlight.
So it's 1st down and 10 from the 37.
And a nickelback on the field for the day.
Brady, handoff right side, Blount. Gio, need of 1, so you're going to get Lucaro with his first tackle of tonight's game.
When they hold the line, hold the point of attack, that allows everyone
else
to get there and make tackles.
This place can get rocking when during the game to distract the road team. This is actually an issue for the Patriots one year, even though it wasn't even indoors. Is Ben Washington hauls in a catch.
And the quarterback able to complete it there to the receiver.
Sorry, Nate Washington.
For the offense, man-to-man coverage, the offense should win.
Anyways, this actually was an issue for Brady. And it wasn't even at an indoor stadium dealing with crowd noise. It was an Arrowhead game Monday night back in 2014. You Patriots fans should remember this game. Tom Brady got absolutely throttled 41-14 to the point where they even put Garoppolo in. It didn't do much.
Empty set here. Quarterback all by himself.
Alex Smith throttled Tom Brady. Speaking of Brady, he throws for a check down to I have no idea who. As he goes backwards.
Because there were no open receivers, and the only one that he can possibly get it to was behind the line of scrimmage.
So second down and 11 from the Saints midfield logo. Brady drops, looks, wide open is Amendola. He gets the first, but there's a flag on the field. And see, like the judges are talking to each other. And it looks like it might be on Amendola. He was the one who hauled in the catch. Offensive pass interference on Amendola. Wow.
On the offense. Been a while since I've seen one of those, Charles. I thought they had totally mocked
all right.
So I'm very glad to see that someone recognized.
So after that one, the Patriots are going to be back at the 40. So that was definitely a huge mistake that Belichick's probably going to give an earful in the film session next week.
Long ways to go on second down.
Second and 21, Blount runs into a wall. He gets stonewalled by the Saints defensive line.
The defense did a good job continuing to run there and holding them to a short game.
And 3rd and 20. Back to the line. Brady takes the snap, throws it deep for Chris Hogan, who gets the first and converts a huge brain fart by the Patriots into a first down at the 23.
How about the defense, though? Never gave up on the play.
Smart awareness there. Chris Hogan, he does that same route he's been doing earlier. gets past a couple guys. I thought he was going to be gone. He just needed somebody to take out 31, who's so far been all over in that Saints secondary. So after that play, the Saints are back going backwards at the 23 is Blount. Yeah, it's about 6 on the play. So
a really long drive here, and it goes on and on.
The drive goes on. Brady, Dion Lewis, third down back, explodes for a gain of 11. And that was Dion Lewis's first carry tonight.
Terrific vision. Saw the cut, dove for the hole, and got the first down.
Hard to believe.
And if quarter number 1 is any indication, points may be at a premium here today. It's a defensive smash mouth battle. Quarter 2 is coming up.
So Ben Washington with his first catch. So we look at the Patriots highlights.
Welcome back here, everybody, to the NFL on EA Sports, and we are witnessing a deep.
As we're back here at the Rockin' Superdome tonight, not a lot of offense. Haven't even seen Drew Brees on the field yet, believe it or not. And I think we will very shortly because the Patriots have statistically been pretty good inside the red zone. It's sick.
And the seemingly endless drive continues.
First down and goal. Nate Washington shifts. Blount trying to stiff arm. And that is a 3-yard gain for LeGarrette Blount.
The offense is in a spot now where there's no need to think small. 3-point shouldn't even be in the thought process. It is a touchdown or nothing at this stage.
And second down and goal. You can punch it in quickly, or you can think fourth down, and if you don't convert, the Saints would have to go 99 plus yards, which pushes them in a pretty deep situation for a safety, which they don't need to worry about as Dion Lewis just scored the touchdown.
In both locker rooms, the coaches talked about setting the tone early. Didn't matter whether you started on offense or defense. In this case, the team that had the ball first did exactly that. Took it right downfield and scored. So the touchdown good, and now
the Patriots getting ready to turn 6-7. Garoppolo, the place kicker, and that will be a 14-play, 87-yard grind into the end zone, only for a little 3-yard rush by Dion Lewis. As we get a preview at the Saints offense here shortly is Steven Gostowski, who became Foxborough's international folk hero last week after a 2017 victory over the Seahawks.
We are teed up and ready to
They're teed up. Patriots kick it off, and Brandon Cooks will take it from the 1. And Brandon Cooks will die at 21. So, first and 10, Breeze with a handoff to Mark Ingram, who goes nowhere, and that was his first carry of tonight's game. Kind of hard to believe that. Usually at this time of year, you almost always see the Patriots rise to the top, and especially in terms of
The snap from the gun.
just playing better on offense and defense. There's a big gap there by Joe Snead. It's a first down for the New Orleans Saints. Sorry, Will Snead.
So if you're on the defensive side now, you have to come up with a different strategy. They start to send more people after him to try and disrupt the passing game.
So first down 10 from the 44. As Hill goes to motion, Mark Ingram gets stuffed again as the Patriots push him back a yard. And typically around this time of year, especially on holiday season, the people really start looking at it together, looking for gifts, looking for new sound systems for their televisions. Why don't we do a nice little NF Sunday Night Football on NBC style, mic'd up.
And he picks up 7 yards. One of the underappreciated aspects of great quarterbacks is their ability to sell fakes. And on draw plays, when they can sell the pass really hard to the defense and then hand it off, that's when that play's successful. Third and 4. The snap from the gun. And it is complete. He caught it. Tackle is made by Devin McCourty. So he makes the grab and the change move forward. Nice job by the offensive line, giving them time to complete that first down pass. First down following that long gain. Ingram here on the carry. Moving up the middle, and he is tackled. Hardly anything there. As this game continues, the offensive line has to do a better job of creating space for the running back. And with that, it's 2-minute warning time here. The NFL on EA Sports. To go here on second down. Shotgun snap. And it's thrown incomplete. So a 3rd and 8. Shotgun formation. Zips left side. Tried to fit it in, but could not. Incomplete. Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They tried their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down. Secondary did their job. They hold up pass incompletion. Here comes the punt. So a rough spot to take the snap from here. From the gun. And he brings it in. For all you young defenders out there, when you're in zone defense, you have to know where your holes are and find a way to adjust when the offense tries to attack them. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Catches the snap out of the gun. And he's tackled for the sack and the loss.
A little fun fact for you statisticians and fantasy football dry humpers out there. If you ever were curious about the times Tom Brady and Drew Brees have met, counting with the Saints, since 2009, the Patriots have been 2-1. If you remember back in 2009, the Pats and Saints, that game was highlighted as game of the freaking ages material, and the Saints just blew the Patriots out of the water on Monday night. 38-17, obviously going to the Super Bowl, leading to the Super Bowl that year, and Deflategate clearly angered God. Let's also make that clear now. Deflategate clearly angered God. Reference. Back here at the Superdome, the Patriots are currently holding a 7-0 lead after a sack on Tom Brady. 3rd down and 6 with 50 seconds on the clock. The Saints were held to a 3-and-out. As they're at the 24 of their own territory. In fact, when the times Breeze was on the Chargers, he had his number both those times. As the Chargers week 4 with Drew Brees, I don't know if they had Drew Brees in 2002 or not. I know in 2005 the Patriots just got murdered by Drew Brees at home, 41-17.
And we're back. The offense had a chance to talk things over.
So the Pats call a timeout. They have one left.
And a nice little pass and
After
catch there
that
on
one,
the corner route.
that completion.
By the receiver with a head and shoulder fake inside before he comes back downhill to his quarterback.
We wait.
And on first down.
1st and 10 from the 41. Brady wide open is Gronkowski for his first target of tonight's game.
As a defender, you're never crazy about a completion.
A 4-yard reception.
The first down, you're going to be happy about.
So far, it's been really the battle of small completions. There's really nothing super nuts about throwing the small completions, but if you get a hard team that can really shut down the deep ball with a really good secondary, sometimes you may have to rely on those quite a bit. And they did lie. The quarterback in 2 was Drew Brees, so if you factor the 0-2 game in, the Brees and Brady battle, the Drew Brees has had a 3-2 lead on Tom Brady. In general. As there's 25 seconds, Brady is going to uncork it. Incomplete.
nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception.
23 seconds left.
Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
And here we go. Second and 10. As Brady takes the snap, fires for Hogan, who gets the first, and he barrel rolls out of bounds at the 37. Tom Brady so far has the reputation of probably being one of the more laser accurate QBs in the league, probably the most laser accurate QB in the league, especially tonight. He's only missed 2 passes. He's really relied on those small completions to guys like Gronk and Nate Washington. But so far, his best deep weapon, it has to be Chris Hogan this evening.
And on first down, they'll operate from the gun.
As Brady steps in the pocket to Blount for his first reception of the game. Sorry, third reception, totaling 20 yards.
You've got to know where the sticks are. Run your routes deep enough in order for us to pick that up.
And second down and 5 for the Patriots as they look to get one more score in before the half ends. As Brady drops in the gun, gets rushed to Blount, screen pass, and that one goes for a gain of 3 as the Patriots call a timeout.
So the offense took the timeout. Looks like they're ready to go as we get set to resume the action.
And third down and 2 from the 25, I believe.
And the kicker will try
And they're going to go for the pitch and wedge with 5 seconds left. And there's Garoppolo, place kicker, and the Patriots will take a 10-0 lead.
They counted on getting 3 points there. That's exactly what they got. Right through the middle of the goalpost. And the kickoff team, they all appear
As we have 2 seconds left, and they're going to pitch it deep. Cooks will take it out in this 1.5. Right down the tackle.
Right around the 24-yard line.
The 24-yard line is the first half has ended tonight from the Superdome. 2 to go. 2 quarters to go as we take a break, as the New Orleans Saints are behind right now. As we'll look at some highlights. And so far it's been really the New England Patriots show, judging by those handful of stats.
Now we're back for the second half. Here's a quick look at the first half stats.
And the kickoff is in the air here. And the New Orleans Saints will get the ball this time. We're going to step away and listen to a quarter of game audio.
Number 3 and play resumes. And the kick return is stopped right there at the 20. Getting set on first down. Shotgun formation. And he's going to be brought down. So the defense has put them in a tough spot. It's 2nd and long. Not enough mustard, incomplete.
Whether you deserve credit or not, the defense is going to take credit for that incompletion because it always feels good when you slow down an offense.
And they'll set up out of the pistol. And that ball probably should have been picked off, but instead incomplete.
They did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
Unable to convert through the air, so now they will punt it away. And now Amendola on the return. So the stop coming here at the 48. And on first down. On the ground, it's Blunt. Going left and in search of some space. Second down, 4. On the ground, it's Blunt. Tackled there by Bird.
That's a fine job by the defense, limiting the offense and putting them in a tougher situation.
And on third down. Looking for the play-action pass. Brady's going to go deep. And that one almost taken away by the defense, but it falls innocently to the ground.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
They're unable to connect on the third down pass, and now the punter comes out to boot it away. So 1st and 10. And they'll feed it to Mark Ingram. And he has 10 yards.
you stack up first downs, you feel like you're in control of the game. In a sense, the offense is now imposing its will against the defense.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. The tight end changing his position. The snap from the gun. And he's able to haul it in.
The goal of every offense is to move the chains, pick up first downs. A nice job finding an open receiver for completion.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. And it is the 2nd time in this game he's been brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Offense facing a 2nd and long. The snap from the gun. Unable to hit his man there, it falls to the ground. So 3rd and long this time. Shotgun snap. And he runs out of bounds on the sideline.
We all want to see everyone be exotic on every play, but sometimes the safe read, the safe throw, that's what you need in that situation.
So they get the pass completion on 3rd down, short of the marker, and now they'll have to punt it. And there's a flag on the play.
This is receiving team. First team.
Back deep in their own territory. Shotgun formation. Hit as he throws.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They tried their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
Operating near their own end zone. On the ground, it's blocked.
It was obviously a big play for the offense, Brandon, but how about a little credit for the defense? They never gave up on the play and prevented the touchdown.
So for that big game, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. The give to the back. Throwing right side. Taken to the ground, but not before a good pickup for the offense. Six yards to go here on second down. From the gun. And the pass does not hit its target. It falls incomplete. So the offense dealing with a 3rd and 6. Catches the snap out of the gun. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, Patriots.
No lead safe in the new NFL, but this score is really going to give them some needed breathing room.
Sounds about right.
And now he's on to add the PAT. And he adds the point after.
Accurate at Mercedes-Benz Superdome, the lead the Patriots have has continued to grow as they have grown to a 17-0 lead. The Saints have not gotten anywhere on offense tonight. Just a reminder, tomorrow night on ABC's Monday Night Football, we have the Packers and Buccaneers. Coverage for that begins at 7 Eastern on ESPN with Monday Night Countdown. And at 8, we'll move over to ABC. And then at 9, we'll have kickoff presented by Granger, the ones who get it done. So, 15 seconds left in that quarter. As you definitely tell the frustration of the Saints starting to grow because we just hit our second clipping penalty on a kickoff tonight. As they start back at the 11. So 89 yards to get something.
Comes to the line now, 1st and 10. And it's a handoff between the tackles. And a really nice game.
As we go look at the Saints who have moved about 7. Third quarter has ended as the Patriots have just been all over the New Orleans Saints tonight, 17-0, with that small run by Brandon Cooks probably being the only highlight for the Saints, and with the Patriots having enough highlights you could probably shake a stick at. Including this touchdown run over the middle to Gronkowski and the Garrett Blount's explosive run that set that up.
Welcome back to the NFL on EA Sports. We were hoping for a very good close-fought game, but that just simply hasn't been the case.
So
3 yards remaining here on 2nd down.
2nd down and 3 for the Saints. Breeze drops back 5 steps, going for, looked like number 10, Brandon Cooks, but he was knocked down by Malcolm Butler. Usually around this time of the year, that is where the Patriots start to rise to the top more. Their defense, which can be seen as suspect, really just starts inching upwards. In terms of competitive, just better defensive play. Which that kind of has been the theme since week 1, actually. Breeze going for the middle, and that one is incomplete.
Now that was a fun play for the defense, Brandon. They put the pressure on him, and he's unable to set his feet and make a nice throw.
So the offense unable to convert through the air, and now the special teams unit and the punter takes the field.
So they're held to another 3 and out as Morsteed is going to kick it deep for Amendola, who gets stopped pretty hard at the 40. And pretty interesting. Amazingly, that there wasn't any flags on that shot. First down and 10 from the jumbo set for the Patriots. Brady, Blount trying to run a counter, and he gets stopped, but it's about 4 yards in the play, believe it or not.
Body blow after body blow after body blow. You may not get what you want early, but those add up. And by the fourth quarter, you can break a big one.
Keyword, believe it or not.
Take down in 6. On the ground, it's
Blount with a nice little shot for gain of about 2. Which at this point, if you're Tom Brady, just keep managing the clock the best you can. Just keep grinding it out. Just don't do anything stupid. Don't do anything fancy. Just run that clock out. Brady going for Hogan for another catch. Is Chris Hogan. He's been the majority of Brady's targets. We haven't seen anything from Edelman tonight, which surprises me because Edelman's usually been his best receiver. We haven't seen anything from him. So a little bit of an update here that I'd like to give out from the playoff scenarios from the AFC side of things. The Patriots, they are coming into this 7-3. As look like they may be going to 8-3 by the time the night is over. If the Broncos, some AFC notes, Denver can clinch the West with a win against Buffalo. The only reason they couldn't clinch it later is because they have because San Diego's 4 games back, and they are currently holding down the first wild card slot. And the Patriots and Broncos look to clinch their byes, as Blount had to leave the game because of an injury there. We'll explain that. Denver can lock up their bye week 13 on Sunday Night Football against the Vikings at home. And New England can lock up their bye week 13, which is against the Green Bay Packers on Monday Night Football. They can lock up their byes there. And Denver can also clinch home field week 13 as well. However, Chargers need to win their game, Week 13, and Houston needs to lose their game. Denver can clinch home field Saturday at 3. However, Sunday is where we really figure out home field. If Denver were to hypothetically tank it and tie the rest of the year and tie with the Patriots, the home field advantage would go to Denver based off of their week-to-week matchup, Week 5, against the New England Patriots on Monday Night Football. The Saints are going to 5-6 after tonight's game.
Snap comes back out of the shotgun formation.
And
And the ball drops down to
the
turf.
Giants
To the defense there, they were draped all over it.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense.
are 7-4. They can all clinch the NFC East in Week 12 against Tampa, and they can clinch their bye and home field against Cincinnati at 2:30. Same goes for Seattle, except they can clinch the West. They could, however, the Rams are keeping close pace, even though they are 4-7 as of right now. The Rams can keep close pace with the Seahawks if they win out, and hope Tampa or Green Bay loses at least 2 of their games. At least 2.
So the offensive unit called the team
Back here in
and they are ready to resume play.
the Superdome, there's a minute 28 for the Saints to get at least something on the board, while the Patriots walk away with a 20-0 lead with a minute 28 to play in tonight's game.
Defense has to stand tall here. 3rd and 1.
Third down and 1. Breeze, 3 steps. Picks it up, gets hit as he throws. Incomplete. As they try to aim for Mike Thomas. Or can't guard Mike, who actually got a pretty hefty payout before the start of the year.
2 tight end set this time.
4th down and 1. This could be it. Ingram, first down.
And bringing him down there, Ryan.
As they go back to the line. As they just crack Patriots territory. Pass to Thomas, who gets 16 on the game. And hard to believe the Saints have only 112 passing yards tonight. Is Fleener, the tight end, gets 10 yards on the play.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
As Breeze looking in the pocket. Going to throw incomplete.
Incomplete pass. And that's one, Charles, when the quarterback had time, just couldn't complete it.
It's rare, isn't it, Brandon? Because most of the time when the quarterback has time, someone will shake free. Has to be good defense on that play.
2nd and 10.
Second and 10. Looking tight end shifting around.
Tight end goes in motion.
The snap
Breeze from the gun. Calling for his man. Firing for Coleman, who breaks the first. He's down at the 6.
A lot of time in the pocket there, and the quarterback able to find an open throwing lane, and he delivered.
What a terrific job by the guys up front, able to tamp down the pass rush that they've been getting all day.
That's definitely hard to believe there. That was a fairly dangerous pass, though. I mean, if we get another look, Harmon was ready to pick that off. 1st and goal from the 6. They can run it in with Ingram, or they can try a short pass. Patriots are going to be big here on that goal line stand. Breeze, fired, Coleman, touchdown. About time.
underline that last score. The defense knows they've got to tighten things up. Otherwise, they'll let them right back into the game.
Well, they really didn't matter because the Patriots have just played excellent football on both sides. I mean, they were really efficient on offense, and they were able to push around the Saints offense as well on defense. As McCown, place kicker, and that is a converted extra point try. Brandon Coleman with his first touchdown of the game, 3 receptions for 28 yards. As we get ready for 29 seconds for the Pats to basically put a lock on this win. They basically put this game on ice in the third quarter as Martin will take it from the 2 as he gets to the 27. At this point, the Patriots should honestly just run out the clock to kneel it as they get into the Superdome here. Saints do call a timeout.
So the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense.
As 94 back on the field. So next week on Sunday night, as we get a little preview, you get a nice little preview here for week 12. We will be out at Qualcomm for the Vikings and Chargers as Brady kneels it again.
And the defense is going to take a moment and talk it over with a timeout.
As they have burned out all their timeouts. In fact, the Saints are actually going to host a Monday night game here in a couple weeks.
And now following that timeout, the defense back
against
out
the
on the
Pittsburgh Steelers. That place is going to be popping. As we wait. To the Saints defense, probably wondering where we can get some good hangover gumbo after this loss, as the Saints fall to 5-6. Third and 14, and he will just kneel it here. As I doubt they'll snap this punt, so they're really just getting to the punter formation, and that'll be it from the Bayou. New Orleans, the Superdome. Congratulations to the Patriots going to 8-3. They can clinch their bye again. If you remember the scenarios from the AFC, they can clinch their bye next week against Dallas, which shouldn't be too hard judging by the way they've played. And they're actually supposed to start a new quarterback that's not named Prescott in that game, week 13. Just salvage something against these New England Patriots. Final score tonight from the Superdome. New England Patriots 20, New Orleans Saints 7. As we go outside, look outside the Superdome. Have a great night, everybody.